What's up, everybody? Welcome to Project 518. I'm Tomas,
I'm Elijah.
and today we have a bit of a shorter episode here. I want to go over self concept, and I'm going to start with what is self concept first. So, what is self concept? Self concept is basically the self constructed belief that you have of yourself. So, it's what you think you are. So, it's basically everything you tell yourself that you are and you aren't. So, it's like, are you confident? Are you comfortable in public settings? Are you abundant? Are you lacking this? Or it's what you tell yourself that you are, everything you are in every aspect. So with that being said, self-concept is also a big limiting factor to what you manifest and what you can't manifest, because sometimes you don't believe in yourself as you should. And I'm going to talk about 3 ways that you can change that and improve your self-concept. Number 1, change your inner talks. So your inner talks are very important because this is basically what you tell yourself every day. So this can limit you because you might not believe that you're worthy of something. You might not believe you're enough. You might not believe anything. But a way to change this is through affirmations. I mean, you can start with affirmations. I am this, I am worthy, I am abundant, and that eventually you'll start to believe these affirmations. But more importantly than just hearing them is feeling them. So you'll feel these affirmations, and eventually they'll become your normal, kind of the way you talk to yourself. So you'll believe that you're abundant. You'll believe that you are special. You'll believe that you're worthy. So these inner talks play a big part in why you're not experiencing maybe the things that you want to experience or manifesting the things you want to manifest. Because you can't go out here trying to manifest something and then telling yourself different at night when you're about to fall asleep or something.
Right. Yeah. And I would like to add into that, Tomas. What do you say about the thoughts that you think going into your sleep and how they transpire to your mind state towards the next day? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think that's very important. Like the way right before bed. I mean, Neville Goddard talks about this a lot too. It's like right before bed, it's like really when your subconscious mind opens up, and the things that you tell yourself at this moment is what you'll start to, your subconscious mind will take it and run with it while you sleep. And you'll probably most likely wake up feeling some residual feelings from that. So if you start going to bed feeling like all down because I don't know, because you could have said this earlier, like you were in a meeting and you didn't say this, and like you start dwelling on that before bed, you're going to wake up with some residual, like feeling down, feeling like not at your fullest. Rather than that, you can change it and just say, hey, next time I'm going to do this, or you know what, I said what I needed to say, it's fine, let's just move along, and like we got this, like little by little I am like I am better. This was a learning experience. I'm just becoming a better version of myself. So yeah.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Did you want to add anything?
Not really, other than maybe a tip would be just to so I know a lot of people can just get on YouTube and look in affirmations to listen to as you're falling asleep, and that'll kind of help shift your mind into a more positive a positive aspect, positive outlook as you wake up into the next morning.
Right. And it's like with the affirmations also, like just feel it, like feel what it would be like once you feel this way, and that'll just like it'll get you in that mood where you're feeling good, and just carry that.
Do you have any tips on how one can create a stronger sense of feeling the affirmation?
Well, for me, it's just like visualizing what it's like, and just like imagining, kind of creating like a little scenario in my head where I'm feeling like if I'm trying to be more confident next time, I'll just create this little scenario, what it would be like if I was confident, and just kind of visualize it, like see how it would feel. And just once I feel what I want to feel, like feel that good feeling, I just keep it inside of me.
Nice. So kind of like watching a movie of yourself in that end result.
Right on,
Like, yeah,
right.
I feel like that'd be great. Because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm watching TV, I'll be crying to some of those moments that I'll see on there. So if we can feel emotional towards things we see on the TV like that, maybe we could take those, in that sense, take that kind of feelings and channel it towards the TV in our minds.
Our second point here has to do with the law of assumptions. So basically, your self concept, while it shouldn't depend on external factors. It's something within you. The law of assumption plays a big part because, in a way, you assume what people think of you, and that's really what most 9 times out of 10 is what they will think of you. So let's say you're like at work, at school, anything, you feel undervalued or you feel unheard, and you assume like, oh, I'm not even going to bother because they're not going to hear me. And then you talk and they don't hear you. So it's like one way to change the external world is to start from within and just change that old story of yourself where you're unheard and you're this and that. Just kind of put in a new story, be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to talk because they find what I have to say interesting. They're going to find this interesting. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to go ahead, take that step, boom. And you say it. And then next thing you know, number one, you'll start believing in yourself. Number two, the way that it comes out will be more interesting to people. And number three, they will want to hear what you're saying. People want to hear what you're saying, but you don't, by you thinking that they don't, you limit yourself.
To reiterate, so like if you're assuming that people don't want to hear you, you would say that that kind of puts you in a situation to where you're not even physically saying things all that interesting. You'll find yourself rambling or being awkward, or you'll find yourself actually physically being a weirdo. All jokes aside though, but you'll find yourself kind of not being in your full confidence,
Right.
and
That's the vibe you're putting out because I mean, you think no one wants to hear you. Yeah. You're not going to say anything worth hearing anyways. Not
right,
to be
yeah.
rough, but
I've done it all the time. I still do it now and then too.
I'm doing it right now. All right. Number three. So this one is, I believe it's one of like the most important ones. A lot of people don't. I believe number three, the biggest one in my book, is to take action. You can manifest all you want. A lot of people say they manifest this, that, and they just sit around and wait for it. Might work. But in my opinion, the more you can influence with your actions, the better off you will be. So take action. So what that means is if you want to start a YouTube channel, don't sit around waiting for that perfect mind state. Don't sit around be like, oh, you know what? Next month I'll be ready because I'm going to read this book and I'm going to read this. So 9 times out of 10, what happens is you watch so much content, you consume so much information that you just get addicted to the information, to indulging all this information, and you end up doing nothing. So just take action. We took action. Our first video wasn't the most optimal video in the lands out here, but you know what? We took action, and from that we built a better second video, and from that we built a better third video, and so on and so forth. So it's like the moment you take action, you start to put into effect all the things that you've been manifesting. So whether that may be money, whether that may be being more confident, like start talking to people out there randomly, start just little by little, like baby steps will get you to where you need to be. Even if it's just like whatever you're manifesting, just take some action. Don't sit on your ass and be like, oh, you know what? I feel it coming. I feel it coming. It might come, but you know what? You have no control over that at the moment that you're sitting. You're just like, if you sit down and watch, like turn on like SpongeBob or something and just expect things to just like someone to knock on your door. Hey, I have $1,000,000. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, taking action, being able to radically shift your thoughts of from dreaming to being able to acting and doing, definitely puts about into the universe the spell that's needed, to the energy that's needed to be able to attract the things that you desire and be able to get the things that you want done. If you're wanting to look within yourself and learn how to manifest things and try to seek out for like prosperity, and like, you're gonna find that you're not gonna be wanting to go play the lottery and try to win fast money. You're gonna want to try to secure. You're gonna realize that long-term success, if you want to be successful long term, that's a process that's not done overnight. That's a process that's lived in every day, because success is a feeling of that you can feel one day and feel and not feel the next day.
Right, right. And it's like, even if your goal is to manifest lottery winnings, like eventually you're gonna have to get up, go play that lottery,
Right. Yeah.
And like you said, it puts in that spell, it puts in that vibe. So maybe you don't have to take action, but what I mean is, like, once you take action, you shift that mind state to the one where you're ready to receive, you're ready to go get your what you deserve. If you just sit watching TV and you keep wanting and desiring and lacking, I mean, you're creating more resistance by the minute. When you start acting upon it, that's when you're really like, you know what, I'm ready to get what's mine. I'm going to go for it. And maybe it's a combination of all that, but take some action.
Right. Yeah. Show the universe that you're willing to actually work for it and to attain it.
Oh yeah. So that's all I had for today. And I hope someone out there got something out of this. And I've been shoveling for like the last 4 hours. So I'm gonna go I'm gonna go eat something. But hopefully hopefully you guys enjoyed this shorter episode.
Yeah. Quick pack. Quick punch of information.
If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit that like and
Like.
like, subscribe. You know what to do. We'll be back with more next week. Thank you for watching once again.
Have a great one, guys.
Yeah, much love and peace.
Much love. Peace.